Our next guest this evening, ladies and gentlemen, the famous comedian who was with us 4 weeks ago. You know, it was the first act we've ever repeated in Chateau. But I got hundreds of phone calls asking me, please, wouldn't I put this fellow on again? In fact, I finally got so tired having Jessel call me, I just brought him back. That's all. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Georgie Jessel.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, AC. It's really a great pleasure to be back on this Chateau program, to be brought back not only because I have another job, but also it shows that the requests of an entire nation have been granted. However, the amusement business is a very, very interesting business. It mirrors life itself. You never know just what's going to happen in this game, a success in the offing or a fade. Anything may happen. It's all a gamble. For instance, a woman screams and becomes an opera singer. My wife screams and a bandit runs away. You know what I mean? But everything is a gamble. I say that because every place that I've been in the last 4 or 5 months, the spirit of gambling is prevalent all over. Wherever you go, people say, I'm betting. I'm told there's a clearinghouse where you call up and make bets on anything. And people are betting on what they call parlays. A parlay is when you make one bet to have it apply on another. In other words, if you're so fortunate with the one bet, you might win 2 wagers at the same time. And at this betting place, fellow told me they called up and said, I want to bet 2-1 the Giants will beat St. Louis. If they do bet it, then there'll be war in Europe. That was one parlay. Another parlay, fellas, I want to bet 8-5 that Max Baer will beat Lewis. If they do, bet my wife will have canned salmon when I get home tonight, you know? Speaking of salmon, which leads into cooking, there's one thing you can always gamble on, that if you eat at my mother's house. I have to bring this in, really. If you eat a dinner at my house, you don't have to eat again for 8 or 9 months. First place you can't because you don't feel well. That doesn't start up. You come to my house for dinner as you get to the door. If you don't smell it, my mother don't have it. That I'll tell you. I think by way of that, I'll call her up if it's all right. I want to use. Hello. Operator, I want to get Jolson 8645, please. Thanks. Might as well plug the board. Hello? Hello, Mrs. Kahn. Well, how do you do, Mrs. Kahn? This is Georgie Jessel. Hey, Miss Kahn, I wonder if you'd do me a favor. It's such a lovely day out. Would you mind going up 4 flights and asking my mother to come down to your phone, please? No, we can't use our phone. They got something wrong. Something with a bill. Who knows it? Sent up 2 men and screwed the whole telephone. Yes, fight work. That's what it is, yes. Oh, you say my mother is right there in your apartment? Well, now, isn't that a coincidence? I say that's good. I say that she's there. Would you be so... Thank you. Hello, Mom? George. Your son from the money every week. How are you, dear? Well, I'm fine. I'm back on the Chateau program with Al Jolson. No, it's no benefit. I'll get something. Don't worry about it. Tell me, how do you feel, Mom? Oh, you still get the dizzy spells, huh? Well, that's so. Every 5 minutes, a dizzy spell. How long does it last? A half hour. What do you think of that? So what about those powders that Dr. Flick gave you? Don't they help? Oh, you took the powders and it was nothing. Well, are you sure you took the right directions, Mother? You must just take enough powder to cover a dime. You didn't have a dime. You took it on 2 nickels. Well, you see, that's no good. You say what? You see spots in front of your eyes, huh? Well, what about your glasses? If you see spots in front of your eyes, where are your glasses? They're on your forehead. Well, how long will it take to get down? 2-3 months, huh? If you see spots in front of you, put on your glasses. You got them on? How is it? You see the spots better, I think. All right. Say, Mom, how did you like that bird that I sent home for the parlor? You cooked it? That was a very smart thing. It's a South American bird. He spoke 4 languages. You should have said something. Well, I'll get something else, Mother. I'm going to browse around the art shops here in Hollywood, and I'm sure that I can find a nice Whistler's mother. If I get it, we'll get a gold frame and hang it over the fireplace. It'll look lovely. For the parlor, I'm going to bring home Whistler's mother. She'll have to sleep with Willie. I figured you'd say that. By the way, how is Willie? How does he feel? He's got changed. He don't feel good, huh? What about those little pills that I used to take? What do you mean you don't want to take those little bitsy pills? Oh, you put some pills in a banana? He just ate the banana. Well, put him on the phone. I want to talk to him. Hello, Sonny. Well, how do you feel? Mother says you just had a banana. Did you eat it all? All except the seeds? Listen, your illness is a punishment for your bad manners. The other night at the dinner table, reaching and grabbing for everything. You mustn't reach and grab at the dinner table. Haven't you got a tongue? You don't reach that far. Don't give me that stuff. You be a good boy. How are you getting on at school? You got 100 in composition. What was the composition? Teacher gave you an hour to write a composition on baseball. You did it in a minute. Well, of course. What kind of composition can you write on baseball in a minute? You wrote rain, no game. Well, that's all right. Now, you be a good boy. You what? You want to go into business? Ah, is that cute? A kid 10 years old, he wants to go. What kind of business you want to go in, Sonny? Stealing tires? Get off the phone. Is your sister Anna there? Put her on. That's my sister Anna, folks. She's a lovely girl. She's been engaged since 1911. So, hello. Hello, Anna. Look, Anna, I'm your oldest brother, and I don't want you to think that I'm picking on you because I love you. But look, Anna, what's going to be with that fella, for heaven's sake? Well, the man doesn't want to work. He sleeps 18 hours a day. Why don't you tell him Lincoln, Jefferson, Washington, they slept 5 hours. Did you tell him that? What does he say? Look where they are now. No, I can't get him a job. Any fellow who gets fired from the 5 and 10 cent store because he can't remember the prices, such a fellow you can't help. Well, you love him. You make your own bed, you'll butter it, that's all. Well, it's all right with me, honey. You bet. You what? You think you'll be married this winter? He said it'll be a cold day before. All right. All right, put your mother on. Hello, Mom. Well, there's nothing you can do with her. She loves him, and there you are. Well, okay. Well, let her get as much out of life as she can. You know what Longfellow tells us? Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty breath. Longfellow told us that. I shouldn't go around with him? He's drunk? Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, the poet. He didn't live next door to us at all. That was Lowenstein, a barber, who lived next door. Well, look, Mother, how are you getting along with your diet? Well, what did you have for your luncheon? 2 plates of bean soup, small piece of fish, little steak, and some potato, a salad, some asparagus, 3 pieces of beef fry and coffee. What about your diet? Oh, then you took the milk and crackers. I see. All right, well, yes, Mother. I'm going to sing it now. Yeah. He sends her love to you, Al, and to you, too, ladies and gentlemen. A song called Life is a Song. Victor, tell the Union. Life is a song, let's sing it together. Let's take our hearts and dip them in rhyme. I love this song. Some songs have so much more personality than others. Personality is a very peculiar thing. We often wonder just what it is. Eleanor Glynn, I think, came closest when she said it's that certain something that one person has when he or she enter a room. Immediately, all eyes are turned toward that person. And there's the other kind, like my sister's fella, where you look away mad right away, To show you what personality will do, about 3 or 4 years ago, I spoke out here at a dinner given at one of the hotels by Mr. Sid Grauman to a great many celebrities. And all these people were tense, waiting for these personalities to come in, nervously playing with their knives and forks. I'll never forget it. Eddie Cantor came in, and the people cheered. Al Jolson came in, they cheered. I came in, they started to eat. And finally, to show you what personality will do, Maurice Chevalier entered. And when Chevalier entered, all the women fainted. I've never seen anything like that in my life. What is it? Well, they came in with six of pussy. Chevalier came in and everybody fainted. Then Clark Gable came in and Chevalier fainted. Let's strike an old Mendelssohn Road concerning spring weather. Let's sing it together and make life a song.
I want you folks here in Chateau to know that Jessel isn't the only guy that can call up his mother and use the phone. I got a pull around here, too. And if he can phone his mama, I can phone mine. Hello, Mama. This is son Al. What do you mean, Mama? Sure, I'm working. I'm still the host at Chateau. And believe me, Mama, it's a swell job. But no matter how swell the job can be, or how swell the people are that I'll ever meet, to you, Mama, darling, I'll always be just plain old me. Some folks never are contented with the little things they've got. But I never have repented. I'm happy with my lot. I like it here where I am, seeing the things that I see, doing the things that I do, just being plain old me, here in my own little nest. Life is a sweet melody, and I find contentment and rest, just being plain old me. You won't ever see me crying, 'cause I can't reach the sun. Say I ain't even trying to change my place with anyone. I like it here where I am, just letting everything be, loving the things that I love, just being plain old me. I like it, here where I am, seeing the things that I see, doing the things that I do, just being plain old me, here in my own little nest. Life is a sweet melody, and I find contentment and rest, just being plain old me. You won't ever see me crying, 'cause I can't reach the sun. Say, I ain't even trying to change my place with anyone. I like it, here where I am, just letting everything be, loving the things that I love, just being plain old me.